It happens. When I see you at TouchCon though, just know you're getting dunked on. You know what I'm saying? I already beat Daquan in the 1v1.
Bitch, where? Bitch, when? You talking about? Don't be lying.
I beat you in the horse.
Man, that's not a 1v1. What the hell? You talking about, what?
Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded. My name is Tom, and let's get right into the news. And first up, as always, we've got the updates on the bans from the previous week. So first up, we had the user KillerCrash500, your boy. He got banned while responding to this question, calling Ninja this. He is still banned, and I'm going to take a guess here and say his is most likely permanent. And then next up, we had ChinglishTV and LuxxBunny, who both received a ban due to a DMCA takedown that came from Maroon 5. Both users only received a 24-hour ban, and so both are of course unbanned. And then finally, we had Trihex TV, who got banned for what we believe had to do with what he was saying to females in a game of Overwatch. That being said, Trihex hasn't told us the reason for his ban, as well as how long his ban is. All we know so far is that his ban isn't permanent. Aside from that, as of right now, he is still banned and there is no other update. So the first comes from XQC on Sunday, and the title of this clip is XQC exposes TSM, referring to the whole team, for view botting. That being said, this does sound more like an allegation to me. Few people pointing out on the thread this could have to do with two legitimate reasons. First being the whole of TSM have auto host on, so if anyone leaves their device on, it becomes automatic viewers for each other. The other one being the game itself, who is sponsoring all of these streams, are view botting the whole of TSM to get higher in the ranks, therefore their game gets more viewers and hopefully more downloads. That being said, here is the clip.
TSM Daquan, TSM Viz, TSM Hamlin, TSM Abel Kevin, TSM Adder Jordan, TSM Gil, TSM Crafty all have above 2k viewers when Gil doesn't even get that on Overwatch, and the next guy above under him has a 122 viewers. What? I think actually botting?
Straight on to Tuesday, we saw Mrbeast go to Faze Tfue's house and do live donations for every kill he got in a Fortnite game. Mrbeast gave him $500. And the outcome of this is that Mrbeast gave him what Mrbeast is saying is 10k, Tfue says 12k. Either way, it's a ton of money.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, my PayPal broke and I wanted to donate to you, so the only logical thing to do is just come here. So, whatever game you play next, every kill you get, I'm going to give you $500.
Alright,
yeah, it's just, I mean, it sucks, but my PayPal broke. This is the only logical thing to do, you know?
We also had one from Summit where he banned a user in his chat for saying this about JoshOG.
Everyone that comes in.
Hey, can somebody ban Monty26 mods? Later, Monty. Appreciate it, dude.
For those who don't know, JoshOG played a part in the previous CSGO skin scamming websites, where he would say he was sponsored by the websites, but in reality was a part owner of one of them. That being said, the controversy here doesn't come from banning a user in his chat, but instead comes from the idea that even though we're a few years past this, it appears Summit is defending JoshOG for what he did. Finally on Tuesday, Bjorn, who was a part of the CX crew, got attacked in public by a drunk Danish woman. Now this clip does have a few translations, but they are from Reddit, so they may not be 100% accurate. But anyway, here is the clip.
What's going on, puppy? What happened here? What happened here?
On to Thursday, Twitch offered a partnership to a banned streamer known as Vexxed. He was banned back in March for harassment, you can find more in this video, but this does go to show that Twitch pay no attention when sending out these partnership offers. Vexxed also points out that this is extremely disrespectful to give an offer like this, especially for someone like Vexxed who was permanently banned and has tried to get unbanned from Twitch. On to Friday, first off, Disguised Toast has made a video on talking about how much Twitch streamers make. Here he gives us an insight on how streamers make their money, also how much an average sponsor and advertisements pay on Twitch. Finally, it does confirm something I wasn't sure about. So it turns out a Twitch Prime sub pays a streamer the same amount as a tier 1 sub. And this explains why so many Twitch streamers point out Twitch Prime as much as they do.
For the record, streamers still get the same amount of money from a Twitch Prime sub as they would from a regular sub.
Also, we have one from Ninja. Now this has to do with relevancy and Ninja getting angry at EpicGames for not promoting him. This is one I'm going to ask for your guys' opinions on. So the name of this thread is Ninja isn't taking his impending irrelevancy very well. This is of course based on the idea that Ninja is a slowly dying out streamer, which I don't think is the case, and that Ninja isn't being treated the way he wants to be by EpicGames. EpicGames every so often tweet out a streamer to promote them, and Ninja hasn't been on this list. And so the general thread response I'm seeing from this is that Ninja is forgetting Fortnite made him, not the other way around, and that Ninja doesn't really need to be promoted the way he's saying in this clip. So anyway, here is the clip, and that is all I've got to say on this.
Fortnite tweeted out, looking for a fun, laid-back Fortnite stream? We got you covered. Drop into @NotNinjaStream because we don't want a ninja skin in the game.com / I'm totally trolling, man. They just tweeted out someone else's stream that isn't me. Look, dude, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm not angry. All right? I would have been streaming their games since pretty much it came out, you know what I mean? Advertising about, you know, 1 billion people. What do I mean by 1 billion? Is I've had over 1,500 million channel views on my channel since I started doing, you know, Fortnite content. Yeah. Yeah. I don't deserve anything.
And so the final one for this week comes from Trihex, who has now been banned on Twitch. This is for the use of a word in a derogatory nature. The context here is that he was in a room with a friend and his girlfriend and called his friend a homophobic slur that begins with the letter F. Now there is no clip for this, but I'm especially surprised as it does say here Trihex was apologetic afterwards, after realizing what he said. And especially above that, Twitch aren't giving any leeway to a streamer, even on the level of Trihex, who has a global emote. And so now Trihex has brought a statement out on Twitter simply apologizing for the use of the word, also giving the reason that in chat rooms where this word was normalized is most likely where he picked it up. And so as well as this one, another clip is being put alongside this that comes from Reckful. And this one has to do with Reckful going to the extreme with threatening people. This clip comes from GreekGodX and he's in a call with Reckful. And this is being put alongside Trihex's ban because Trihex received a ban for calling someone the F word, while Reckful isn't banned after saying what he says in this clip. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave this one, and here is that clip.
You know, someone will walk up to me, say whatever the look, you, go the away. I don't care that you exist. I'll kill your entire family. Get the out of my fucking face.
You've said that.
I will hire 10 people to kill your entire family. You get the out of my face right the now. Yeah, I've said things like that. I don't give a
Jesus, mate.
To hire somebody to kill somebody is cheap. I'll fucking hire people to kill your entire goddamn family. Someone in the chat right now, I'll up your information. I'll find.
Wait, you're joking.
Everything
you're joking.
fucking about you, and I'll kill your entire family. It's cheap.
Anyway guys, that is it for the video today. I want to thank you guys for watching as normal, and I'll see you in the next one.